everyone. Hi. Welcome to Lunch Break with ATI. My name is Cindy Collins. I'm one of the co-founders of Actors Theater of Indiana. Thank you. The resident professional theater company at the Allied Center for the Performing Arts in Carmel, Indiana, US of A. And today I am so happy to have my good friend, Johnny B, or Johnny V, John Vessels.
My good friend, what's his name?
Good old what's his name? I love him. Anyway, John Vessels, great guy, fantastic actor, and he is in the current production of She Loves Me. We are actually in rehearsal and about to go over there after this podcast. We are in Tech Week, which means all the technical elements are added. And the show opens this Friday, November 1st, and it runs to the 17th. Please come see it. It's a lovely, lovely, beautiful gem of a show, musical comedy about two people who work together and who are in love and don't know it. So, and at the end, yay, everyone's happy. But
You just gave away the ending.
yeah,
In a show called She Loves Me, you know what's going to happen.
yeah, it gives it away a little bit. But but it's really great, and John is in the show, and he's wonderful. So we met doing. I know where we met. I'm going to tell you where we met, doing Annie at Beef and Boards.
Mm-hmm.
And John was Drake.
Yep.
And stole the show, basically. He was the butler, and I was Hannigan, and I was like, I got to know this guy. So, and he picked up a child, carried her across the stage, and put her down.
That's why they hire me. I can pick kids up.
Well, it's a skill on your resume under special skills, child carrying.
Yes.
But you made that role so much more than it really is.
Oh.
And so that's the kind of actor he is. He takes every role that he does and just makes it 10 times better than what is written on the page. And I don't know how many shows we've been in together, and we spend about 30 seconds on stage together in each show.
Yeah. Which means I get to spend a lot of time watching her, and that's also very entertaining. But I would love to spend like 5 minutes on the stage.
Never, it's like, wait a second.
And don't we look like the perfect husband and wife in any show whatsoever?
We're never together.
Not in my house, young lady.
You have 30, you go with John. Okay, it's next. I'm like, well, that was maybe, okay.
Our star would shine too brightly.
That's it. It would be too much for anybody to take, I know. But
one way or the other.
Oh, God, right. So you're in Louisville now.
We just moved to Louisville about a year ago. Yep.
Yeah, you and Jay, Schwand, your partner, who's a fantastic musical director.
Unbelievably good.
Fantastic pianist and musical director and all-around great guy. Got a job down there with a school. Mm-hmm. So you guys went on down to Louisville, which you're familiar with because you were there before.
I went to the University of Louisville.
Yeah.
I lived in Louisville once before with Jay. We came back up here to teach at Ball State for about 10 years, and then we've headed back to Louisville, and he teaches at the Youth Performing Arts High School, which is one of the magnet high schools in Louisville.
Yeah, lucky to have him, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. He's a good egg. And a virtuoso whistler.
Another special skill
I know.
that he can put on his resume.
And I can't whistle at all.
Oh, no. Yeah, I whistle in.
It's like I was born with saltines in my mouth.
That's the old jump. So, all right, so let me ask you something.
Yes.
So we've known each other for a while.
Minute, yeah.
30 seconds on
We've
stage.
known each other for exactly 35 minutes in 30-second intervals.
So when you went to school in Louisville, but where are you from?
I'm from Kentucky.
Okay.
I'm from a rural community called Paineville, Kentucky. Population, they say 680, and that is a lie if I've ever heard one. The population is really like 200, and that accounts for a certain amount of urban sprawl.
My God.
Because
200?
The town proper probably has 60 people in it.
And who still lives there? Anyone?
Of my family?
Of your family.
Oh, my mom and dad still at the top of the second tallest hill in Meade County.
Okay.
My sister Jeanette and my brother Jim live there on that farm.
Okay.
And then my sister Jessica only lives about 45 minutes away.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so she's close by on the other side of the Ohio River in Indiana. And then my brother Joe lives in LaGrange.
How many in the family?
There are 6 children in our family.
Okay, I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. We were Catholic and didn't have cable.
Yeah, well, you and I don't talk much.
Yeah.
So we try to avoid each other except those 30 seconds.
We try to keep those 30 seconds as potent as possible.
Makes them special. So 6 of you.
Yeah.
Wait, did you grow up on a farm?
I did.
So you come from farmers.
Free labor. Yep.
Oh my, yeah, no kidding.
Yep.
Animals are just crops.
Both over different sets of years. So when I was first aware, so 26 or so, no, I was a youth. We had cattle,
Yeah.
and that was for a little bit.
Wow.
And then for a long stretch in my youth, we had pigs, which meant we were
Oh.
the most popular place in town because we smelled like a pig
It
farm.
smells, yeah, but they're clean. They are actually clean animals,
They
aren't they? They
are.
just get in the mud to cool off.
Sure.
Okay, what do I know?
They're gross.
Oh,
I don't eat
all
a lot of
right.
pork because of the little monsters.
Oh.
Also, interesting fact about a pig is their head is on the wrong end because no matter what direction you want them to go, they will go the other direction.
Oh God.
So they're built backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So then, growing up on the farm, like
Mm-hmm.
what? I mean, come on, John.
Yeah.
You're like, here I am.
How did we get here?
Growing up on a farm and
Yeah.
and with the cattle, the pigs, and then you're like,
Mm-hmm.
what made the spark? What sparked the interest in the performing arts, right?
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, I mean, probably usually in school that happens with us, but
Yeah, it didn't there
Yeah,
particularly. So when I was a kid, I saw Danny Kaye in something. And it probably was The Court Jester.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
I saw him and I said, oh, that's neat. I want to do that. But
Yeah.
I didn't think of it as in front of people.
just in the barn.
Kind
With
of.
the cattle.
And around the kitchen table
Yeah.
and with my friends and
Right.
stuff. And so I was, sort of, you know those small scale magicians who just do card tricks close to you? I was doing like comedy at breakneck distance.
Were your parents like, do something? The guests are coming over.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister and I
Pull
used,
out John. He's funny.
Well,
we
he-
need some entertainment tonight.
he got funny. He liked funny for a while, and then eventually it happened. My sister and I used to have, like, when people would come over, we'd have a circus, which was basically us just swinging on our bellies on the swing set
Yeah.
and charging 10 cents.
God.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we all did shows in our backyard for crying out loud. That's how you,
Yeah.
you know, it's your first summer stock.
Yeah.
Is in the backyard. Oh, so then, all right. So then you got that spark. You're like, this is it. I'm going the route of Danny Kaye.
But that was much
you know.
later than when we went the route.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school, I was studying to be a visual artist.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was going to be a photographer and a sculptor. Those are the two things I love the most.
Oh my God.
And I was in the dark room developing film.
Yes.
As one does.
When you used
Yeah.
to do that.
And I was singing to myself. And there came a knock at the door of the dark room, dunk, 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 dunk.
Right.
And I finished up what I was doing, opened the door, and it was a choir director. And she said, "Who the hell are you?" And she took me into the choir room and
Right.
like warmed me up. And she said, "You are the only tenor I have ever heard in this building in the 15 years I've taught here."
Oh my gosh. She's
said
like,
every-
I found my tenor
Yeah, yeah.
in the dark room.
Now, that was during my teeny tiny voice years.
Right. Well, the voices change all the time.
It did.
Especially guys' voices.
Yeah.
And women's, your voice changes all throughout your life, your singing
Yeah.
voice.
And my degree is in classical music. And
Yeah.
so when I was in college, I was singing things like Handel and Mozart,
Yup.
and kind of smaller roles. And by the time I graduated college, I was leveling buildings. And that
Oh,
is,
you're-
that's
yeah.
the power of,
Yeah,
of
you,
good teachers.
you have one powerful instrument there. Very powerful.
Yes.
So, and then you just graduated and hit the ground running, I would assume. I mean,
Yeah, I went to University of Louisville, and I was always studying classical music in order to do musical theater. So it was
Yeah.
really, as much as anything, it was about sort of making sure the voice would hold up during a thing,
Right.
which is kind of confusing to a music school. They're like, "But why not do opera?" And I'm like, "Because nobody acts."
Right.
That's not entirely true.
Well, they are.
I know
they,
many acting operas.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Now they are.
Oh, some
Now
really
they
fantastic.
are
Yeah.
pushing
Yeah.
the opera singers to actually learn how to act.
Well, to really
And
kind of
not
dig
just,
in on
you
it,
know,
yeah.
to really, they're making them take acting
There's a
classes.
fantastic
It's-
French soprano named Natalie Dessay, and I'll listen to her sing, which is fantastic, but I love watching her on stage. There's this one fantastic aria she does, which is the doll aria from Tales of Hoffmann, and she does it as a doll that is Madonna. and it's in the Like a Virgin dress.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it is the silliest
Wow.
thing, the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing with also with that kind of stuff with opera, with ballet,
Mm-hmm.
they're harder to sell. They're a little harder to sell sometimes.
They are, and I do
You
think
know,
it's because
so I think they
yeah,
have to start kind of
Yeah.
they have to start. God bless, you know, they have to start almost like thinking outside the box.
yeah.
You know,
Well, what I think musical theater does remarkably well is it combines all the elements.
sure,
You
sure
know,
it does.
and you have to sort of be willing to try all aspects of it.
That's
Whereas
right.
when you're learning to sing or you're learning to dance particularly, you're being very specific about the instrument for a long time.
Yeah,
And the danger is, and I tell my students this a lot, technique isn't the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Technique is to keep you healthy while pursuing the goal, which
yeah.
is moving
To me,
other
that's
human
the
beings.
base. To
Yeah.
me, that's just there.
Yeah.
That's the base, and then
Yeah.
you can do the other things because you have that
Mhm.
technique.
Yeah, but
You
it's
know?
never, once you're in performances, it's never a front burner thing. It
Right.
has to be a back burner thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So that you can put the cool stuff, the dessert and the fun on the front side of that
Yes.
moment.
And actually, well, and actually act.
Yeah.
Through the song.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like anything,
hmm
right?
Yeah, pretty is not sufficient. Pretty's nice.
Yeah.
It's lovely when a sound is a lovely sound.
Oh, sure it is,
But if
of
it's
course.
only a lovely sound,
And there's nothing behind it. There's nothing in the eyes.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. My God.
I was lucky. In college, my opera teacher was a fantastic actress.
It's good.
Marvelous. She was one of the premier sopranos at the New York City Opera.
Yeah.
And so when they did the big Puccinis, she was like
Yeah.
the Mimi or the Liu.
Sure, sure.
And man, she could break your heart. She was really fantastically gifted at that part of it too.
Yeah, yeah.
And recently, I've started studying with her again.
Oh my gosh.
I am studying with my college
Oh my
teacher.
gosh.
And I found her very intimidating when I was in college. I was convinced for my entire college career that she was taller than me.
Well, because her presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 5'2".
But
She's
shorter
a
than I
little
am.
bitty. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
no.
you said, I'm barely a human.
Yeah, I mean, this woman hides under coffee tables, but she has such a presence about her, and such a strength, and such a power to the way that she interprets a lyric that has. It's just amazing. Her name is Edie Davis Tidwell, and she.
First thing, what a great name.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I mean, the name
Yeah.
alone. Right?
Just a marvelous
Yeah.
actress,
Yeah.
and I was so intimidated by her in my college years, which probably my own doing cheated me out of a great deal of my education.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now that I'm 34 years into a career and
Right.
know
It's
what
such
I
a
am,
different. It's such must be
Yeah.
such a different dynamic.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, and it's so much more fun to go into those lessons because I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And,
Yeah.
and if there's something I don't know,
Right. Right.
I'm not worried that I don't know it. I want to figure out how to know
Exactly.
it
You
now.
get. Well,
Yeah.
thank God we change. You know, and,
Yeah.
and we grow.
Yeah.
Now we're like, yes, yes. You
Yeah.
know, when you're younger,
Yeah.
you do get intimidated, or you do get,
Well, and I think,
or you don't want to take
Yeah.
a chance sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't. You
and
know.
I think when you're young, validation is a drug.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you really want somebody to tell you you're doing it right
That's
because
right.
it's all new to you.
Yeah.
And so you're like, is this it? Is this it?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
it? And when you stop asking that question
Yeah.
and start saying, all right, let's play, that's where the art happens. I
Sure.
think that's where most of the good stuff happens.
Of course, it's just like in rehearsal.
Yeah.
Discovering things in
Yeah.
rehearsal that you wouldn't even know. You know, that's
Yeah.
what the rehearsal process is.
And even
so, you
now,
know,
3 decades in, if I am like doing something new on stage,
Yeah.
my eye darts over to that director to see if he likes it or doesn't.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so it never goes away, that desire to
Yeah.
want people to like it, because
Yeah.
we literally do a job where people clap for you.
yeah.
I mean, so there's something about it that.
And that's always nice. Let's face it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you like it.
hmm
You know, you
Or
do
if
the
you're a
art for
villain,
the
if they
art, but-
boo at the end,
Well,
that is the best feeling in
that's
the
good
whole
too
world.
because you really did your job.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So here's the thing. At Ball State you taught voice, and you're still doing that now privately.
I do teach privately. Yes.
Right, right. So the two things, here you are a performer,
Mm-hmm.
and then here you are a teacher. You know, and those, you know, I mean, first thing, you must really love both of those things. I
do.
mean, you must find joy in both of them, or else you wouldn't be doing them.
Right.
Some people are just like, I have to do this, I have to make the money.
Yeah.
You know, but I think you really enjoy it because you're the kind of person that you're a giver. You know, you give.
I do.
So to see progress with a student is very fulfilling. Just as fulfilling
Yeah.
as as performing on stage
It
for
is.
yourself, for your soul.
It's a different
and for right?
critter, but it's
Yeah.
a very interesting critter. For me, like as I said, validation used to be the drug of choice. Now watching a student get it,
Right.
that moment we're like, oh, that is so exciting to me.
Yeah.
To watch somebody understand a thing. And if it's something they came up with themselves or if it was something I helped them find, it doesn't matter. It's that moment when I watch a human being transform a little bit. That's why I go to theater.
You see the light go off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that.
And there is a satisfaction in that. And you're helping someone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And if you see somebody who has amazing raw talent and not an understanding of how to aim it, that's really exciting to teach somebody how to.
Do you find that the challenge? Is that the challenge? You like that challenge?
I do.
Yeah.
When I first started singing, my very first professor in college told me I shouldn't.
We were just talking about how certain professors tell you things that they should just be quiet.
Keep their mouth shut. Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
You shouldn't say anything.
Yeah. Because,
stop talking.
Yeah, but at one point he said,
"You're
not gonna."
You don't say that.
Yeah.
To kids.
Because you don't know. He couldn't have been wronger because I've been working for years.
Right.
But he also was a great human being.
Yeah.
And we had a thing called sophomore comps where you had to like prove to the school you still belonged there.
Oh yes.
And so
yes, we all had them.
We sang and had our sophomore comp, and he actually came out to the lobby and said, "I was an idiot."
Oh.
And so
he's redeemed himself.
Yeah, he had a redemption arc, which I thought was nice.
Which is good. Yeah.
But for that thing alone, it made me the kind of teacher that said, "Well, let's just wait and see what you got."
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
don't know. I mean, listen. No, just regardless, nobody should ever say anything like that to a kid.
Sure.
You know what I mean? They're just trying things. Let people try stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
And early stuff is always going to be derivative.
Yeah.
Because they don't know anything. They just know what they've seen.
Right.
And so they try to do that thing they've seen. And some
Yes.
people are like, well, that's not it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that doesn't have to be it today.
Yeah.
That's why you go to college for 4 years instead of 20 days,
30 seconds.
Yeah. Sounds like my lessons.
Talk about real quick. The last thing I want to know is you always approach a character, and every time I've worked with you, you really, really go dig deeper into a character than, than just whatever some other people I've worked with or do. Everybody's different. Everybody does their own research. Everybody, but you really always have such a great story of your own. For you to play that character. You really do.
Oh,
when we did It Should Have Been You played Alfred, the wedding planner. And you told your backstory at a talkback. We had the talkback. The theater company has talkbacks every second Sunday of a run of a show. After the 2:00 matinee. And so you told your backstory for your character. And I remember Judy and I being like this. Oh my God. Right? We're like, because it was very touching how you thought of that character. And so I love that. I like to think of that stuff too. I like research. I like to make that because it just helps you play that character no matter how large or how small that character is.
Yeah.
All that is important.
Well, and I'm a small character actor. I mean, the stuff I play typically has about 30 seconds of stage time a lot of times.
No.
And because of that, I've always tried to make that dot of paint on the canvas just as vibrant as the rest of the canvas. Because whatever thread you are in the tapestry, you have to match the amount of energy that's going on in the moment. And so that means you've got to know exactly as much as the lead knows about yourself. You have to have the same wants and needs.
Right. The
Theater
relationships.
is wanting stuff.
Yeah, but the relationships of those characters, even if it's
30 seconds.
30 seconds or you're in the ensemble, it does not matter.
Yeah.
You must have that process in your head.
Yeah.
But you think, boy, I'll tell you though, your character analysis, for yourself is really great. I mean, I always just find it so fascinating.
It's funny. It's not remarkably specific at the beginning. I do something I called acting by possession, which is like I just get out of the way and let the character have his life, and then I just sort of write down his biography as he goes along.
Yeah.
And so that's sort of fun for me.
Yeah.
To play with that. Right now, Sipos in this show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Depression in Budapest, so
Yeah.
there's not a lot of money going around,
Right.
and so I feel like some people have a job because they really need that job.
Right.
And I think Sipos is that guy. I think
But he's worked at that perfumery for years.
he has, and he's got a wife and kids.
He's like one of the first employees.
and I think
you know?
he knows how lucky he is
Yeah.
that number one, they're not closed.
Right, they are
Yeah.
they are existing and they're thriving because these rich women
yeah,
are actually buying all these product. They're
Yeah.
still buying. They're still at Marriott Chicks. They're still buying.
yeah.
You know, they still want their cold cream and
Yeah.
they're, you know,
Because we're on the back end
everything.
of the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
right.
You know,
And
so,
this takes place in Budapest, Hungary.
yeah.
Don't get like it's no depressed. It's a light, lovely, beautiful musical.
Fluff. It's
Very
delight.
happy.
Yes.
Very happy and funny. But 1937.
Yeah.
But it really is. But yeah,
Like Titanic, but funny.
yeah, exactly. Nobody drowns, and everything stays afloat.
It's dry the whole time. You'll love it.
Oh my god. Oh god. So, oh Lord. No, but I love that you do that. But he's playing Sipos in the show again. She Loves Me. It's wonderful. We open on Friday. The cast is absolutely just wonderful.
Amen.
I don't say that lightly.
Everyone's a gem.
we're
They're just great to
just-
work with, and they're great to watch
we're
work.
just really nice to work with, and everyone in their roles is just shines, really, in my opinion. So please come see it. Opens Friday, November 1st, runs to the 17th. You can get tickets at the box office. You can go to our atistage.org, and that'll take you right to the center's box office. You can call them, 317-843-3800. They'll help you out over there. They're great people. So thank you, John Vessels. You're
Thank you.
awesome. And thanks so much, Cindy Collins and Johnny V. And we are off to rehearsal. And thanks so much. We hope we see you at the show. And we'll be back next week with someone else in the seat from She Loves Me.
Come see us.
Yes. Bye.